Hey, what's up everyone? It's Larry the Batman fan here, and I'm back with another video. So today I would like to cover this topic on the PlayStation 3 again, and talk about some PlayStation 3 games that, if you're like picking up a PS3 for the first time in 2023, and you're looking for some games to play, but you're a kid whose parents are strict, because I know my mom is strict and has always been strict, and won't allow them to play mature games. What games are worth picking up for the PlayStation 3? Now, minus these 8 games, there are some other games I want to quickly mention here that I think are worth picking up. Monopoly of the Streets, Lost Planet 2, Lost Planet 3. I think Lost Planet 1 and 3 are better than 2, honestly. But I think that they're all decent shooting games that are all T for teen. Fracture is okay if you like shooting games where you make the ground go up or down or whatever. And then there's also Lego Batman 2 and Lego Batman 3, Lego Indiana Jones 1 and 2, Lego Jurassic World, Lego The Hobbit. Those are okay games if you like Lego games. And then there's Ridge Racer 7, which is also a fun game for the PS3. And also the Uncharted games are excellent if you like Tomb Raider style of games, but with a male protagonist. It's still excellent. So those are some games I can think of off the top of my head. Also, there's Rock Band 2, and Rock Band 3, which are excellent on PS3. So Lost Planet Extreme Condition. Sorry if I butchered the name. It's a great shooting game where you kill bugs and stuff, and there's a lot of exploration in the game. It's a lot of fun. It definitely got a nice graphics in the game. There's a lot of nice snow that shows you actually walking, and the footsteps show up in the game when you're walking through the snow. I mean, it just was a really good game. I think Lost Planet 3 is probably the best one out of all 3, but overall this is a great game, and I definitely recommend it if you guys have a PS3 or you're just getting into collecting a PlayStation 3 and want some games to play, but you're a kid who has strict parents. So I recommend that. Another good shooting game that's rated T for teen is James Bond 007 Legends. Upon its release, XPlay panned this game and said that this game really sucks and it's not really that great of a game. Well, I don't see the problems with the game. I really don't. I saw a pretty fun campaign, pretty good game. Game could take you 3 or 4 days to beat. A really fun James Bond game overall. I don't see the problems with the game at all, and it's a good first-person shooter for the PS3. It was also released on the Wii U, and surprisingly the Wii U version is the most expensive version of the game, but it's a really good game. Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. This is fun. They re-released this game because originally it was on GameCube and PS2, and you had to buy both games basically to get 1 through 6, but on this you don't really have to worry about that. You get the whole saga 1 through 6 on one disc. It's really fun, and you know what you do. You play as a Lego character. You go through levels as a Jedi. You kill droids, and you collect the little chip pieces that give you money and stuff to buy upgrades on your weapons and stuff. And it's just a really fun Lego game. Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection. They have a version on PS4, but the problem is it has less games than the PS3 version, and plus it doesn't have Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on it, which was really stupid of them to not include that game, because that game's an essential game. So if you want the better version, in my opinion, this is the version to get. There's also a PSP version of the Sega Genesis Classics, but again, it doesn't have Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on it. And I don't understand why. This is the only version that has it. But you also not only get like 5 or 6 Sonic games, you also get Alter Beast, you get all 3 Golden Axe games, you get all the Streets of Rage games, you get Phantasy Star 1, 2, 3, and 4. They basically ported the first game. You have to unlock the first game, but once you do, it includes that title. So you're playing a Sega Master System game on the PS3, because that game wasn't on the Sega Genesis, the first game. And then, you get stuff like Rise Star, Alien Storm, and, you get Shinobi 3 and a bunch of other games. And it's a really fun compilation game. I recommend it. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It's also available on 360. Whichever one you prefer is great. You get a bunch of characters in the fighting game. You get the Hulk, you get Spider-Man, you get Daredevil, you get Captain America, you get Thor, you get Chun-Li, you get Ryu or Ryu. You get Blanca, you get that dude that can throw his arms out like this and then like speed up and go like that and just punch the shit out of people. It's a really fun game, good fighting game, and I recommend it if you are trying to get games to please your mom and dad, where they're not gonna be like, son, this game's M-rated, this and that. This has too much violence and blood and gore and language in the game. We don't want that. You can't play that. And you're like, oh man, what games do I get? I don't know what to get. Well, this is why I'm here to tell y'all some good games to get. This is Tomb Raider Underworld. It was also released on PS2, PSP, and it was on Xbox 360, and I think it was on the Nintendo Wii as well. This was like the last Tomb Raider game that they released that was rated T for teen and not M for mature, because I guess it got a bit more graphic, a bit more violent, and there was also blood and gore in the game and some language. So that's why they had to change the rating. But this is the last one that was T, and it's a really fun game. The water levels in the beginning of the game are a little annoying, but if you can get past that part of the game ends up being a very fun game. Very enjoyable, lots of exploration in the game. You do get to shoot things at times in the game. It's your typical action-adventure game with some shooting and puzzle elements in the game. And all in all, it's just a great Tomb Raider game. It's excellent. The controls are great. The graphics are great. You can't complain. It's good all around. Now, here's a game that got shit on when it first came out. And I honestly don't understand why. I mean, yeah, I know it wasn't like Area 51 on PS2 and Xbox. It was a different game. It was a newer game. But I don't understand the hate behind this game, because I played it. I thought the graphics were pretty good. I thought it was a good first-person shooter, honestly. I don't know why everybody hated this game. But I really liked it. I thought it was worth playing. And it's a T for teen game because of blood, language, and violence. But the language is not like strong, so you won't hear the F word said in the game. And I don't think there's any cussing God in the game. The blood is minimal in the game. Honestly, the game should have just been T for violence, because there's lots of shooting going on between you and the aliens. But overall, it's a great game, and I highly recommend it if you guys are kids and you want something to play in the ways of a shooting game and it's not mature rated, so your parents won't be mad. And the last game I recommend, I do recommend Infamous 2, because that's a great game as well. But the first Infamous is also excellent, and this game can be had for $10. You get this power of electricity, and you decide to use it for good, and like defeat bad guys in the streets. You can like climb up things. You can climb up like a 10-story foot building. Take out bad guys. Use your hand powers to kill them or throw them off the rooftops. You can do lots of crazy things in this game. And I played it, and it was very addictive. Like, I couldn't put it down. It was that much fun. I just recommend it. It's a really great game. If you're you own a PS3 or you're getting a PS3 and don't know what games to get because, there's a lot of M-rated games on PS3. This one's not. It's T for teen, and it's a really fun game, and I highly recommend it. The graphics are great in the game. The open world gameplay is fun. You can explore through the levels. You don't always have to do the mission objectives. You do if you want to progress in the game, but you can explore a bit more. It doesn't hold your hand and tell you must do these missions right away. You can still explore in the levels and do that sort of thing, and then go, complete the game on your own time, which is cool. So I recommend it. It's a great game. So that's 8 games that I recommend if your parents are strict on what games you can play. I do recommend these 8 games, and hopefully this helps all y'all that are collecting for the PS3 and just starting out collecting a PS3 collection. The PS3 these days can be had for around $100 to $130 max. If you pay more than $130, you're getting ripped off. But it's worth owning, and a lot of games are great on the system, worth playing. And these are just 8 games that I recommend that you guys check out. So anyways, God bless you all. Larry the Batman fan signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Peace.